Hello, good morning. My name is Pavan. Welcome to this demo session. First of all, we'll discuss about the course content which we cover as a part of IBM Cognos BI administration. This course provides training to participants or new administrators on the fundamental task of installing, configuring and administering servers of IBM Cognos BI environment. In this course, you will install and configure the IBM Cognos software, implement security, and manage the server components. You will also monitor the scheduled tasks, creating data sources, managing and deploying deployment contains, and IBM Cognos complete administration. So total we have 15 topics here which are required for an admin. So when we talk about the introduction to the first chapter is like introduction to IBM Cognos BI and the architecture. In this area, we'll be talking more on the features and the service-oriented architecture. In this architecture level, we will discuss in detail about the enterprise components and the role of an administrator in relation to the workflow process. So before and when we go to the second topic, before installation, we will chat in detail about the prerequisites of installation of the Cognos BI, hardware requirements, software requirements, and choosing OS, disk space, RAM, etc. So these are required before installation of the software. Here the participants are going to install the BI software and also configuring the software. Apart from that, configuring the web server will provide you training on this. In the first chapter, configuring a user authentication using LDAP or Windows Active Directory, creating some dummy users, groups, and providing restricted access to specific roles, etc. Coming to the server administration, here we'll be talking more and more about the administration task like managing dispatches and the services, failover and load balancing configuration, how to do the failover and the load balancing, validating Cognos services, writing routing rules and the procedures, adding or removing multiple dispatchers. We have an algorithm like a round robin or cluster compatible methods for gateway mappings, performance tuning, how to monitor the performance. We have some third-party tools. Apart from that, we have a metrics for this, so that based on that we can do the performance tuning of the server. Apart from that, identifying issues while troubleshooting in the Cognos environment, managing visualizations in the visualizations, like we can add libraries over there, additional configuration and customization, a maintenance task, etc. These are all covered under server administration. We have a configuration of multi-tenant environment administration. Here also we'll be configuring about the multi-tenancy settings, identifying tenancy information, enabling, disabling multi-tenancy. Apart from that, tenant administration, the complete set of administration we'll be talking over here. The next one comes to auditing, that's logging. In this logging, we'll be configuring the audit database and performing die tracing like individual users tracing, the component logging like a gateway, dispatcher, report server, other tools for diagnostic and activities, something like checking how many users logged in, or how many users, which reports they were running, all related to audit. Audit in the sense like you can check about the schedules, how many schedules ran per day, and what are the schedules where fail, sending some notifications. All these things we can get in audit configuration, audit configuration and reporting part. Next, coming to the customizing. Customizing means every company has their own specific functionalities, like they want something like color changes or the name changes in something in a Cognos connection. In this Cognos connection, you can change the colors, you can change the palette, different colors, fonts, logos, images, everything you can change over here. So how we can do that using some of the tools we have, the third-party tools. Based on that, we can do that in this topic 8. The chapter 9, migrating from one environment to other environment, or one version to other version. Like for example, how you can migrate your data from one environment, or from lower version to higher version, and what all the steps you need to follow in this area. So those things we'll be talking in chapter 9. The chapter 10 about the portal tabs. We'll create some of the portal tabs, dashboards, and will based on the security, how to implement the portal tabs and adding users to them. These things we'll be talking in chapter 10. Chapter 11, security implementation and capabilities. In this area, implementing security, like creating roles, groups, providing access restrictions to groups, and also working on Cognos capabilities. So how you can see, for example, a user, you have a user which you don't want to provide access to a report studio, or something like you don't want to, you want to restrict access to an event studio. So you can change the capabilities of the user or the group, so the users will not be able to use the, like you can restrict the complete access to the uh, some of the components or studios, I mean to say. Okay. And adding visualizations libraries. So we have a Rave visualization engine, visualizations, like we have almost all 40 visualizations. So you can generally we used to import from the Cognos website, and after that we add in Cognos libraries. After adding, we can use those libraries in our visualizations, like in our report studio, or like active reports. In anywhere you can use it. The chapter 13, data sources and connections, bursting functionalities. We have a major concept called bursting, uh, creating data sources first of all, and connections when you migrate from one environment to other environment. Sometimes it happens that the data sources will not be copied or moved from the old environment. At that time you need to create manually, so how to create a data sources and the connections. And apart from that, the bursting functionality is how to set up a bursting concept in BI. So where to change the settings and how to file bursting or email bursting, you can do that here, configuration. The next one will be the schedule management and Cognos connection. In this schedule management, you can prioritize your schedules, and you can kill the, because you are an administrator, if it is running, if the job is running more than the expected, and then you can kill the job, or you have access to reschedule the job. You can check the error codes and everything over here, or you can prioritize the schedule. Apart from that, it's chapter 15 is the last topic, debugging on Cognos failure. in this area based on my experience. Almost I'm having around 10 years of experience. In this experience I have learned a lot of things about whenever Cognos failure happens. I have noted some of the points like where to debug and what are the steps need to be followed, what are the logs need to be checked. So these are the things we'll be talking as a part of administration, and we'll be providing you the VMware. Sorry, we'll be providing VMware and certification documents. Certification in the sense, if you are going forward to write certifications, I can guide you how to uh, which are the which other topics need to be taken more constant. I mean, um, like more concentrate on the topics. Apart from that, I'll provide you the books uh, and videos of the sessions and FAQs, so that apart from that you'll be doing on your side, on your system, all the topics and lab and practicals. That's all about so you can contact me for online training, pawan.bi19@gmail.com. If you have any questions, just mail me. I'll guide you up. Thank you very much.